Okay, our school email information was passed out to you through a letter when you came by the school and picked up your Chromebook and your class schedule. But we're going to hit on this real fast before we get into our email tutorial. Your username is your first dot last name at ruskisd.net. Your password is Rusk and then your lunch number. No caps, no spaces. So an example of that would be mine is katie.norman at ruskisd.net, and then the password rusk1111. Now, this is not my real password. This is what your password should look like, Rusk and then your 4-digit lunch number. Okay, so we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to find your Gmail and access your school email through your Chromebook. Now, when you log into your Chromebook, you'll log in with your school username and password. And because it's a Chromebook, it automatically logs you in to Google that way. You can run into some difficulties, but we'll get to those in a second. So, whenever you do log into your Chromebook, it should look like this with the eagle, unless they've changed the background. And then down here, you should see the beach ball, and that beach ball is Google. And so we would tap Google Chrome, and whenever it pulls up, you can see that it's got Gmail, images, a little waffle with all of our Google apps. And then this is your username. It tells you it's your Google account. Last year, we had some issue where this part, the Google account, was not popping up with that first window. So if you get over here and you don't see your username, your Google account username, you can just open up a new tab, and that seemed to solve the issue last year where your Google account would pop up. Okay. Now, whenever you're here, you can access your Gmail by clicking this link right here for Gmail. And when you click that, it will open up, or it will load your school email. And this is where you're going to have assignments from your teacher from Google Classroom, invitations to join Google Classroom. It can also be where a place where you can email your teachers to talk to them about questions on the assignment, any issues that you've had if you've been absent, anything like that. So the first way you can access your Gmail is by clicking the little Gmail right here. Another way you can access it is if you click on the waffle, the Google Apps, you can see that there's your icon for Gmail right there. So that's another way. And then if you check out down here in your dock, you may see that the Gmail icon down there. That's another way to access your email. So there are 3 ways. There's this Gmail right here. There's the waffle of Google Apps. And then there is the icon in your dock. So there's 3 ways to access your Gmail. Now, when you've gotten in your Gmail, the first few days, you may see lots of information about joining Google Classrooms or assignments that have been posted, especially starting on Wednesday, and you can access those things through your Gmail. One thing that you may need that's going to come in handy for you this next week is this button right here, Compose. If you tap Compose, it's going to bring up a window right here. And this is where you're going to be able to communicate with your teacher. You're going to be able to ask questions, make comments, figure out if you know what to do if you were absent. And this is how you form a message for your teacher. So let's say you have Miss Kellis for math. And you're not sure about Miss Kellis's first name because our teacher emails are set up like your student emails. They're our first dot last name at Rusk ISD. And it's okay if you don't know Miss Kellis's first name because all you need to do is type in her last name. And there she is. And there's her picture to let you know that that's her. And you can tap on her name and you can send her an email. Okay. And the subject, this is what your email is about. That way, as teachers, if we're checking our email and just scanning it and we see that you have an assignment question, we can click on that one real fast and get back to you quickly. Okay, so that subject line is super important. And you just may want to say, Miss Kellis, I have a question about today's work. Oops. What do you mean by finding an everyday use for math? And then you want to sign off with a simple thanks or thank you, and then your name. Okay? And so here we have who we're sending it to, our subject line, so our teacher knows what the email is about, and then we have the body of our text. Okay, and we want to make sure that it's simple and it's clean. That way, we can answer your questions super fast. Now, if I want to not send this just yet, let's say I'm going to give it one more go. I'm going to click the X there, and then if I look in drafts, my email is right there. So if I tried again that assignment and I still am not quite sure what's going on, I can click that email again and it's all right there still. And then I can click the blue button down here that says send. And this email will go to my teacher. And whenever they get a moment, they can send an email back with the information that you are asking of them. These are just the basic things for Gmail right now. If you have any questions or you get stuck on any part of the process, please reach out. That way we can make sure that you are getting everything that you need and that you're getting your email checked and you're getting your invitations to Google Classroom. And we just want to make this as simple as possible for you.